Bibbidi bum bum boo.
Oh God! Welcome to Will's vlog!
Hi guys, I'm Will Keaton, you're yourself, and we're going to get straight on with business. You might remember a few weeks ago I went through this period of not making any vlogs at all, and during that period quite a few things happened to me, so I'm just going to go through a few things. Here's one of the things that happened to me. Me and my friend were stood in the shop, and in front of us were two old women and another old woman at the counter. The first old woman got up to the counter and said to the person working at the shop, "Can I have a lottery ticket please?" The old woman working at the shop looked at her and said, "Oh, is that the National Lottery?" At which point, all three old women burst out laughing like God had pooed himself. Talking of God pooing himself, I feel a bit sorry for God really, if he exists, which he probably doesn't, because there's like no evidence for him, is there? There's a ton of evidence pointing towards science, like all the evidence pointing towards science, and I'm not saying it's biased because I don't believe in God, it is true. God just has nothing going for him, does he? He's like an ugly kid who just isn't smart either, and they're not funny either, so it's just nothing going for him. I think we should devote this vlog to God, so if you're watching God, this is for you. I don't watch the Xfactor anymore, because, well okay, I watch the auditions, because the auditions are the funny bits. If it was me owning the show, the worst people would go through. So the finals would just be the worst people they've ever had, and that would be just so funny and so amazing. Then people wouldn't care who goes out. I don't even need to watch Xfactor anymore, because Facebook just seems to tell me now, down my newsfeed, about so-and-so, and how they didn't go through, and how Xfactor's a fix. Every week you go on about how you're not watching it again, and how it's a fix and it's terrible, and how Frankie shouldn't have gone through. But week in, week out, you watch it again. Why don't you just stop watching it, or just watch it and realise that it's a fix, and realise that's how the programme works and earns money? Another thing about Facebook, they invented that thing where places where you can tell people where you are. That was an amazing idea, Mark Zuckerberg. That was an incredible idea. Until some idiots started doing this. When they tell people they're at bed, they go, it comes up like, it's suggested for people who want to say stuff like, "Oh, I'm at so-and-so, and so other people can come meet you." Don't tell people you're in bed. No one cares. And I thought that was the tip of the iceberg. No, we're way off into outer universe here when people start saying, "Oh, in my nice snuggly warm bed," as if you're trying to impress someone. It either means you're just so bored it's impossible, or you're just selling yourself to Facebook. And there's some creeps on Facebook, I'll tell you, even more creepy than the stuff you do. I understand YouTube has to have adverts now to keep people watching. Some of the adverts now are just, oh, honestly. The OnLive advert, where they're trying to sell something, I'm not even entirely sure, I just skipped that advert. The people who make the advert now know that everyone just skips it and everyone hates their advert. And so every so often they try to change the voice to make it a little bit new and fresh, but you're just making another annoying American accent once again. If you're watching this and you're American, I don't hate your accent, I just hate the person who's on OnLive accent. So if that's you, and you work for that company and you're doing the advert, then go away. Also, the Phones For You advert. Has anyone else seen this? It's a woman walking through the car park, and then there's that like scary girl, and she's like, scaring her. How is that advertising phones and trying to sell you phones? And then the girl goes to old Phones For You. I can't do the thing, I'm not even going to bother trying. The video's not even worth it. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this. Just a quick announcement. In literally a few minutes I'm going off to get my old camera fixed. You know, the camera where you can see my face up against this wall in nice HD quality and you don't have to see me in 2 pixels. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go get fixed now and see how well they can do that. I expect it will probably take them a long time. I pretty much killed that camera, so I don't know how long it will be till I get that back and I can start making nice videos again. And I will see you guys next thing I do. Alright, bye guys.